Hi YouTube, welcome back to Lynette's channel again. I told you in my previous video that I wanted to talk to you about some of the stalls that I had, and I wanted to go just a little bit more in depth about sugar cravings and going off protocol even for a day. I told you before how there was a big event I went to with my girlfriend celebrating her and her husband's housewarming. But other than that, that was kind of a planned thing. I knew that that was going to happen. But the other stalls that I had was on some of the days going through this protocol, the meals were fine. I found ways, to really add non-fattening, seasonings to my foods to make them enjoyable and that kind of things. But my problem was the emotional eating. Emotional eating is something that most of us do. Sometimes we do it not even realizing what we're doing. We have stresses from work, from children, from spouses, from anything that we have to deal with in our everyday life. A lot of times we do emotionally eat. We don't realize it that we are doing it, but sometimes we're grabbing food and we're eating a little bit more, a little bit extra. I'm not a smoker or anything like that, so I don't have some really hard crunches like a lot of people, or crutches is what we will call them. But we do eat a lot of times not realizing we're eating because we are stressed. That's one way we have to resort to dealing with some of the problems that we have. So I know that, in the beginning, starting off this protocol, we're all excited. We're ready to get started. We've heard about all the good results that other people have had on this protocol. We're excited. But once we really physically get into it and dab into it and actually start doing it, then we start realizing, we start feeling, the effects of what we're more aware of what we're doing. So we realize at that point, oh my God, I can't have another cookie, I can't eat cake, I can't do this. For me, like I said before, it wasn't even just eating cakes or pies and cookies and stuff like that. I ate other things. I would even go get like a healthy bowl of Raisin Bran and add some 0-calorie sweetener to it, and that would make me feel good. Just even eating things, I realized we can't eat grapes on the protocol. Even grapes help curb, my sugar cravings. We can't have that. So, in order to, be successful in the program, in order to actually benefit from the money that we've paid, for this product to lose weight, we really have to follow what's on protocol. One of the things that I didn't learn from cheating, I noticed that when I did cheat, when I fully cheated, I don't mean just eating a little bite of a piece of cookie or a corner of something. I mean just fully going off protocol. I realized that it set me back. Basically, we can eat sugar today, and it's in our system, but it doesn't mean it's going to immediately be out of our system the next day. Sometimes it actually takes a couple of days for, the full amount of the sugar for our bodies to register it. So the other thing, in addition to that, is when we eat sugar, our body craves sugar even more. So I noticed that the day we had the party, I ate the sweets. I made a big pan of peach cobbler that the people were just raving over. And of course, I had some still here at home. And once I let myself go that one day to eat, I struggled so bad, even much harder than I did before, to, get those sugar cravings out of my body. And I just was not strong enough at the time to resist it. I mean, the peach cobbler was there, and it was here, and I went for it. It was there, it was available for me to eat, and my willpower at that time was just not strong enough to resist it. So, fighting sugar cravings is really, really hard. You're going to make it even harder for yourself the more sugar that you put in your body. So, this may be totally off protocol, but, everything doesn't work for everybody. So I'm just going to give you a couple of little tidbits that I learned. My sister, she lost about 46 pounds, through diet and exercise. and her husband is a doctor, and they come to find out that even the sweets, she had lost so much weight until she plateaued, and they come to find out that the sweets that she was eating just from the fruits was causing her to stall. So that doesn't necessarily, I mean, this just goes to show you that something as simple as good fruit that we know is good for our bodies, sometimes at certain points in our life, we have to, adjust temporarily until we, get to where we need to be. And as soon as she released the fruits, she started losing weight again. But with me, I'm just going to tell you, she told me about a brand of zero calorie, or not zero calorie, I'll take that back, a certain brand of zero sugar cookies. They're sugar-free cookies called Murray's. And so I actually bought some. I didn't buy them for me to gorge on them. I didn't buy on them for me to have as a snack every day. I bought them just for me, for when I'm having a difficult time really just craving sugar, so I won't grab my kids' candy or their chocolate or their donuts. Murray's has different brands of cookies, or different flavors of cookies. These are sugar-free peanut butter cookies. They have a lemon sugar-free cookies. Now these have fillings, so they're a little bit more, probably a little bit more sugar. They have the pecan shortbread sugar-free cookies, and I also got the vanilla wafers sugar-free cookies. Now I don't gorge on these things, but every now and then, when I'm just fighting it really hard and I just have to have something, I usually mostly go for these vanilla wafers because they're the ones that have, I think, the less amount of fats in it. These here you can eat, they're 9 cookies. 9 cookies have 5 grams of fat, but they have 0 sugars in them. Now, we also know that on the HCG protocol, we're not supposed to have sugar. At least refined sugar, we're not supposed to have that. We can have the stevia, and we can have the nutria. I've even tried sweet and low a couple of times on this diet, and it didn't affect me. So I figured by eating maybe 1 or 2 of these, when I just get really to that point, this is what, we all got to do what we got to do to make this thing work for us. So I tried it, and I didn't stall when I did it. I did not stall when I tried this as a test little thing. Now, I'm telling you, like I said, everybody's body is different, so what you require and what I require may be totally different. You may eat this and gain 5 pounds from it. I can't tell you that. I'm just telling you my tips and tricks that have helped me. The other thing that apple cider vinegar. I'm going to make another video, and I'm going to tell you a lot about this wonderful bottle of apple cider vinegar. This also helps you cut your sugar cravings. You can take anywhere from a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons in a glass of water. I know it's really strong, it's really tart, and try this. It also helps you burn fat. I'm going to exclusively have a video on this so you can understand how apple cider vinegar works with our bodies. But this also helps to cut our sugar cravings. So I have a little bit more about that a little bit later on. But I just want to give you guys that little, nitbit to try your best to stay on the protocol as faithful as you can. That's the way we're going to get the best results. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video. I'm going to go. I got lots more videos to make. I'm like in the video making mood tonight. I'm way behind. I have lots I want to say. I have the energy to do it tonight. So you guys stay tuned. Bye.